live.
Why are we not?
There you go. We are live. There we are. We are live.
Hi.
Hopefully.
We should be good. We should be here. All the good stuff should be happening now. Evening, guys. Anyway, how are we?
Yeah, good.
Week?
Um,
Long week?
interesting week.
Interesting week?
Interesting week. We played golf.
We did, yes.
We played some golf.
All three of us on the golf course at the same time.
Mm.
This is like it's been a week first. Well, first for a long time.
Yeah. And Simon, myself, and Nick, who I regularly play with, all played in Stableford.
Yes.
And yours truly come out on top.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I actually
won
a comp. And I was elated.
Any cut for that or not?
I don't know. But very much. No, I shot over handicap quite horribly.
Yeah.
But it was a tough day. It was windy.
It was, yeah. There wasn't an awful lot of roll about.
No, it was very windy. It was very soft. But yeah, it was good.
Yeah. There's so it's me and Simon versus you and Nick.
Yeah.
We won't tell you the outcome because the video is coming. But some good golf played at times, some bang average stuff played at times, and yeah, some bloody awful stuff in there as well.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't expect anything less from us.
Exactly. But yeah, it was good. It was nice to be out. And then I've gone back to work.
Yes.
You've gone back to work.
Yeah, today. Yeah.
So
that was interesting. Yeah, and obviously it's been lovely to have 2 weeks off. I really get now when people like build up to Christmas, and they say, "Oh, I can't wait to have that time off," because I'd never had it off. I'd never appreciated it. But now, like people that book and have that time taken away from obviously their holiday entitlement, and then have that 2 weeks off over Christmas, I tell you what, it's lovely. It's really nice.
I can't relate because
I've never had it before, and I'll never probably have it again. But it's that thing of that time over Christmas is really nice to have off because everybody else is off as well.
Yeah, because I'm self-employed and I pick and choose. I quite regularly choose to have Christmas off anyway, so I'm quite used to having that time off. But it was it's weird now, going back to work, and I'm commuting. So I'm commuting to London. I'm commuting to Stratford at the moment. So that for me is a bit weird because I'm not like I go to work and I come home every day. Yeah. Very strange. Anyway, golf.
Yes. So PGA Tour is back. So we've got the SENTRY Tournament of Champions. So any winner on the PGA Tour last year is in this field. Well, they have the option to be. They're not all there, but they have the option to be. So have you seen much of Kapalua?
I haven't.
So last year we got Harris English win the trophy. So we'll see if this little transfer goes across. So Harris English is there. What a trophy, by the way.
I know Lauren would love that, my girlfriend, because she's all about the sea.
Yeah. Whales,
dolphins, all that stuff. I mean...
Yeah. And the Kapalua Plantation course is absolutely stunning. So you've got so many great views. You've got that view out across the ocean. You've got some really, really great views, as we're saying. But, like, actually, it has the potential to be really, really windy. The elements do get up around there, and it's just the case of if you're going to play well, you're going to have to battle everything. There's some great undulations, so some big drops, some shots like this shot that's on the screen just now as it's coming down. You're going to see this par 5 go all the way around. It banks hard from right to left.
That doesn't suit my shot shape.
And it would have been a course that definitely would have been on Tiger Woods on the PlayStation. So you would have probably played it.
Probably played it, yeah. Probably. It's been a long time. My last Tiger Woods game I had was on the PlayStation 1. So we're talking quite a few years.
Taking a little bit of time off there.
A few years back.
So we are going to run the last event in this current format of the Fantasy League this week. And anybody that's new to it, it gives you one last chance to have a little go at it before we hit the reset button for the first event proper next week. Like me and Simon were saying last week, we're going to do, if you wanted to pick, you get 2 people, 50-50, or one person, it's up to you, for the winner of the FedEx Cup. Now, they have to be in by the time these guys tee off tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, Thursday.
Thursday.
So, by the time this tournament starts, we need you to get those picks in for the FedEx Cup winners. That, if you haven't seen that, watch last week's video. get the comments in for that, and Ryan will add you to the spreadsheet for that competition.
Well, indeed.
So that's a season-long giveaway. We're going to end this fantasy league or the end of this week, so Sunday night, and then we're going to hit the reset button and see how many points I can lose by next time round.
Yeah. There is going to be, again, a minor tweak. So we've been tweaking the fantasy as we've been going. Obviously, we're in our sort of second season now. There is only going to be one minor tweak next season, and that's just going to be the bonus win points. We're just going to bring that. It was too low last season. It's a little bit too high this season, so we're just going to bring that sort of somewhere in the middle, and hopefully,
So you can see on the screen here that we've got that. So if you want to run through that.
So those who haven't played, it's relatively simple to play, although it sounds really difficult to actually score any points.
Yeah.
But briefly, you get 100 points to spend on between 1 and 4 people on that week's event. You can split your points however you like across the 1 to 4. Those points are then multiplied by their potential winning odds.
Yeah.
Then we go from, if they win, obviously they get the full amount of points plus a bonus. And then as they go further and further down the field, they get slightly less and less points. You have to make the top 50 to earn any points.
Yeah.
And you have to make the cut as well to earn any points. If you miss the cut, you are going to start losing points. So it's a balance of, do you pick some outsiders to try and get you a few more points? But if you pick too far outside and they miss the cut, you're going to lose points.
Yeah. So just running through the chat as well. So we've got Marcus in, we've got Ryan in, we've got my dad, James Wade, Stephen Phillips. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. So you will be seeing me look down quite a lot because OBS, to me, the operating system for this, is still a little bit sketchy. It's only the second time I've actually used it. So we will be a little bit backwards and forwards. But it's one of those that it's good for all of us to get a chance to have a little go at it, because Simon does sort of always control it from his end because, well, he owns the Zoom bit. So to try and get us all on there, if we're not all in the same place, it's just easier if he calls us rather than trying to do it the other way around.
Yes. So this week,
so we've got the betting up for this week. So let's have a little look at that. So as you get that on the screen, guys, you've got so who's who, really, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. Like, obviously, they are all winners.
So you've got JT, Rahm, Morikawa, DeChambeau, Schauffele, Cantlay, Hovland, Burns, Spieth, Berger. Like, the list just goes on and on and on. Have you on your commute home on the train, have you thought about who you might like?
I did have a little think, and then I was sort of thinking, do you know what? I just feel like it's not fantasy golfing to think who's going to win. It's fantasy golfing like, I really want him to win.
Okay.
Because I always pick JT.
Yeah.
I always pick Answer.
Yeah.
There's just obviously no Kang. So I was like, what am I going to do?
Right. So where are you going then?
But I had a little sneak.
Right.
So there's only 39 players.
Yeah.
And you get points for everyone. So I'm going 30 points on Answer.
Yeah.
And then 40 points on Glover.
At 200 to 1.
And Sink.
Nice.
I'm going to go for 2 big guys. Hope they shuffle up the thing and go for Answer for a potential win.
Yeah. So I'm going the opposite way. So I'm going Aussie. I'm going Matt Jones at 150 to 1.
Oh, okay.
At 40 points. I'm going Mark Leishman at 35 to 1, 40 points. And then I'm going JT 28 to 1. JT is a specialist around this place. He's finished second twice, third twice, and won it.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that sort of research.
So he's definitely coming dead last. Sorry in advance. So guys, get your picks in. Who are you picking for this week? There's some really good odds though. If you just pop those back across, like Sunjay Im at 25, it's really, really short prices.
Yeah.
And you get like halfway down this leaderboard to about where Leishman is, and then it goes 40s, 75s, 80s, 100s. But they're all winners on the PGA Tour, so they're not like they're bad players. It's just the calibre of golfer that's going to be here this week. And for me, that's why I went especially with Leishman. If it's going to get windy, there isn't many people in the world better than playing in the wind. Him and Shane Lowry would have been another one. But,
So we've got Simon's picks as well. Simon sent his picks through to us. So he's similar sort of, he's gone 30 on Mr. Big Muscles himself, Mr. Deschambeau.
Yeah.
40 on Cameron Champ, and he's gone top end as well. He's done 30 on Sink. So he's gone for a big pointer, big 200s, and hope for the best. So we've all gone 3.
Yeah, we have. We have. I actually had 2 written down, and then like I've seen Matt Jones there, and I thought, right, well, why not?
Have a little taste of that.
Why not? Eh? So cool. let's have a look, see if we've got some picks in from these guys. So my dad is in, and he's gone with JT, Hovland, Rahm and Sink, and I imagine that's 25 each.
Yeah. And Sink. Yeah.
And then Stephen Phillips. So thanks for picking.
Thanks, Steve.
We've got Kevin Kisner 50.
Yeah.
And JT 50. We've got Marcus in with Dommy Rose picks, and he's gone Hovland, Morikawa, Thomas, and Schauffele. 25 each.
Yeah. Nice.
So this is the one where like Rosansky, is always he always tends to pick all right. So it'll be interesting to see who Ryan's going to pick. But also Marcus, where are you going? So Dommy Rose picks are in, but where are you going, Marcus?
Also, we haven't done the scores for a while because I know you haven't got them on your laptop.
No, I haven't.
But because I was away.
Yeah. Do you want to run everybody through them? Can you do that from there?
I can quickly.
Oh, just saying that Rosansky's are in.
Because I was away and there was a small computer error.
Yeah.
I couldn't actually.
Like you dropped it.
Well, yes, I have dropped it, and my screen now.
It's very smashed.
It is very smashed.
Good art.
Yes, it's. Yeah, you think when if you've ever dropped your phone.
Yeah.
And you don't want to bend down to pick it up.
Yeah.
It was that moment.
We're not having good times with laptops this week, aren't we, between us all?
Okay, what's Rosansky got?
So Rosansky's got Rahm, Hovland, JT and Kisner.
Lots of Hovland. Hovland's he's had a really good end to the season.
Yeah, he's going to turn into an absolute boss, I think.
Yeah.
Like, he's just going to start smashing things up.
Which is great, because he's on our side of the pond.
Yes, indeed he is.
Right, do you want to quickly do those scores?
Yeah, have a little look through for those. So, who else have we got in the chat? So, James Wade, you're here this evening. Let's have a little listen to those picks, because, well, he is the man definitely in form.
James Wade. Right, so here we go. So James Wade is at the top of the leaderboard at 1,189 points. Sav,
an average of 108. I don't think I've got 108 total.
I don't think you have. Sav, 1,105 points. So there's only 84 points between the top two.
There we go.
Then James Peck is 1,008 points. Stephen Phillips, who
he's got some picks in tonight, yeah.
Yeah, he's in tonight. He's sitting fourth with 886. And then...
Perhaps we should just change ours to whatever
they do, yeah. Because ours don't look as pretty. Simon is sitting at 637. I'm 461, and you are big old 123.
No.
We're not very good at this.
No.
Yeah.
Played 11 weeks for 123 points. I don't actually see the point.
And Sav's played 9 weeks and he averages 122.
Yeah.
It's picking winners.
Yeah.
Picking winners.
You can get rid of friends though, can't you?
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
gone.
I mean, yeah, just delete them from Facebook, I think is how it works these days.
Yeah, that's it. So Marcus is in with his FedEx Cup picks, so he's going to go with Rory and Rahm in that. But this week in the competition, he is going to go with Cam Smith, Jordan Spieth, Tony Finau, and Sam Burns. 25 each.
Now,
they're good picks.
Who would have thought of Sam Burns?
But
like we were saying about, I think you and Simon may have been saying about him the other day, the other week. Answer, who was this time last year, we were like, where's this guy come from? Yeah. And then he's really
had a hell of a Masters, didn't he?
Really established himself on the tour this season.
On the world stage, really. Yeah. Played President's Cup, hasn't he? So he's done really, really well. So some good picks in tonight. Some ones that we should have definitely copied, Ryan. But there you go.
Well, I'm going all out for me big money and hope for the best.
Yeah. Well, I don't think even if I was to get a win, a second, a third, and a fourth, I don't think you're going to catch anybody
us.
up.
No.
Anybody up?
No.
None at all. Marcus, they're good picks. So you think Rory's going to have a good year, do we? You reckon?
It's hard, isn't it? I think I always want...
FedEx was 50-50, yes, James. Yes, it was.
Yeah. I've always wanted Rory to do well, being a sort of a Brit and that, and obviously, I have doubted him. I've doubted his sort of attitude a few times. I've sometimes thought he literally just plays for the money. Right. But after his reaction at the Ryder Cup, where he was destroyed, kind of brought me a little bit okay, you really do, you do care, and you do want to win, and when he sort of burst on the scene, he was like, this dude's going to be the new Tiger. This dude's going to tear it up, and he's just had that
danger, isn't it, when somebody comes out like that?
Yeah,
it's always the danger. You're always going to get compared at that point to a certain Mr. Woods at that stage. But it really is, hopefully he has a good year. He hits it so good. And I think everybody, harps on about his putting, but because he hits it that good, his putting looks a little bit average at times because he just hits it very, very good. But he's gone back to his, original coach, and I think that will be a big help. It's almost like that comfort blanket for him, rather than having to think too much golf swing. He can just go out and play golf and do what he does very, very well. Yeah.
And we need him for
we definitely need him in the Ryder Cup.
The Europeans need him. I think it'll be. You don't like seeing, other than maybe one or two players that we don't like, but you don't like seeing players fall apart and struggle, and especially when they're as talented as Rory. Spieth through his sort of decline when he was playing ridiculous golf and then just fell off the wagon, and it's just.
So Marcus is saying he'd like to see him learn to putt, win the Masters with new confidence, wins the Open. Yeah. He's definitely got the Open victory in him. I see it more as a US PGA as well, because he's won that before, but that's sort of like a hardcore tour event where he can, if he wants to, just go absolutely nuts. Whereas I don't think you have the absolute go nuts at the US Open. And British Open is one of those things. It's so much around the weather. You could get the wrong end of the draw and just get destroyed.
Yeah, and what we always say about Rory, especially, is he's got 3 great rounds in him.
Yeah.
Or 3.
Yeah.
He's got 1 great round.
Yeah.
2 good rounds and an awful round. And he just, if he doesn't have that one awful round,
he wins most.
He wins most of the time.
Yeah. So only time will tell with that one. So if you're going to pick Rory for the FedEx Cup, get that in the description below as well. But it's that thing. Get your picks in for this week. If you haven't, get them in the comments. Ryan will then pick them up, put them in the spreadsheet. How far ahead was he at St Andrews that year? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Marcus, to be honest. St Andrews is one of those courses that if you get it on a benign day, you can take it, well, those boys definitely can take it apart, but then it will sort of stand up and bite your backside the next day. So it'll be interesting to see like how he goes and how it is and who's going to jump out of the pack, who's going to be the one to watch. So if you've got somebody you think is the one to watch, also comment below, get that in there, and tell us who we should be watching out for this year on tour. So, anything for the week coming up? Any more golf?
No. There's going to be very limited golf. So it's work, and then weekends will be sort of chill out, baby prep.
Yeah.
Start getting the nursery together, things like that. So those. As I'm constantly reminded by my better half, she's coming soon. She's coming this year. It's not. We haven't got long.
This year, I should hope she's coming this year.
I know. She's coming this year. It's now. You said in 2022 you'd start doing the nursery. So yes,
you're 4 days in.
Yes, I shall. Yeah, no, but it's busy, and obviously the commute to London. I'm up at 5 in the morning and not getting home till 7. So they're long days. So yeah, the weekends will be spent with Lauren and be good.
Good.
How about you? You've got work all week.
Yeah, no, I've got work for the next 3 weeks. So my boss goes on holiday Friday, so that's me sort of locked in at work for a little while. We're obviously moving house this weekend as well, which is why there's nothing on the walls or anything like that around here. So yes, we're sort of moving house as well.
Advised to do that with a newborn baby.
Well, we're going for a laugh. So yes, moving house and getting all that sorted and the other end. So the carpets went in today. So we're all looking good. We shall see a new space behind me because I'll be a bit further away. So probably won't be in and around, but new studio space coming. I would have said. Claire doesn't know that yet. That's fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Good stuff.
So that's all from us, guys. I'm going to try and hit the outro. You keep them entertained.
I'll keep them entertained whilst you faff around there. Just a massive thank you to our patrons who support the channel. You have got something coming your way from us as a thank you for your support. We can't do it without you. It does drive us to keep going each year. So big thank you to you guys. If you are interested in becoming a Patreon, there is a link down in the description, hopefully. If not, go to Patreon, search PGR365. You'll find all the details there. And that's it. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Why are you not a subscriber if you're watching and you watch every week? You know,
just hit it.
Yeah, just do it. And was that enough?
Yeah, we're good to go.
See you next week.
See you later.